Okay guys, it's Aaron again, and I'm filming a deck profile of Kyle's deck. And it's Perdition, I think.
Yep,
So,
Perdition.
Yeah. So we'll start off with the grade or G deck, or G units first.
Yep. I'm only running for Mahmood at the moment because I don't have the
You don't have
players that I
Fruit
want to
Fledge
play in
yet?
yet. So
Okay.
gotta make do with what I've got. Luckily the deck doesn't rely on them, so
So you didn't pick up any like the aces or anything?
no, I don't really like the ace.
It doesn't work well in the cross, in my opinion.
It's
but
just got very specific conditions.
yeah. It's
And
too...
I'll probably call one of these to rearguard rather than
Yeah.
vanguard, just so I can get the extra skill off.
Okay, so that's just that there.
Yep.
Forerunner?
The starters, Red Pulse, just so I can search for more copies, well, to either get to grade 3 or search for more bullets for my Dragon Newt.
Or even Stride Fodder.
Yep.
So yeah, so it's pretty decent.
Grade 3s, running 4 copies of the Great, because why run Perditions when you don't have the
So
Great?
what's his skill? What's like the skill and stuff?
After he attacks a rearguard, counterblast 1, discard 2, it can stand again with its mate.
Okay.
So
what's the
double
other one?
25.
I think there's like another skill as well. So.
It's got another skill where if you retire a copy of what's in the Vanguard circle, you retire one of your opponent's rearguards.
Okay, so it's like a one-off, like a one trade-off
Yeah,
kind
they
of thing.
can work in tandem with other skills like Gyokiryu, I think. Can't find it now. Can't find it yet, Gyokiryu.
So we'll probably have to look at that later. So
Yep.
just do like a couple of combos,
And then 4 copies of Vortex Dragon Newt,
which is stupidly good. It's
Huh?
based. It's
Card
based,
Blast 2, discard a Persona, and you can destroy 2 of your opponent's rearguards to grade 2 or less, and then if they're less than 5 damage, you deal them 1 damage.
Or 4.
They don't even get the trigger.
Okay. So it's basically like Nouvelle kind of thing.
Yeah, and every time you retire a rearguard, it gains 3,000 power, so it stacks with... Basically, after you've used its skill, it goes up to 26 without support.
Which is quite nice.
You need 20 at least to guard it, so...
Also, just noting that he's got a beautiful wind-up map. So just love the wind-ups.
Wind up mat too good. That's it for grade 3s. I only run 8, the standard number for me. Grade 2s, I'm running 4 for Great's Mate, Neoflame. Which, when you put it on rearguards, it gains a skill where if a rearguard gets retired in the same column, count blast 1, retire the other rearguard in the same column.
Okay.
So it just helps you pin down your opponent's columns and.
So it's sort of like mass destruction.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's all about keeping your opponent's rearguard to a minimum or taking away what little they have.
Okay. That's fine.
They're not allowed nice things.
That's what Kagero's always been about.
Pretty much. 4 Whirlwind Dragon, which is the 12k attacker, but is also the mate for Dragon Newt, so you gotta play it.
Yeah.
Plus, it's 12k, so it still causes problems for your opponent when guarding.
It's also like you kind of have to run 4 because if you're using one as the mate, you've only got like 3 left in deck to like 12k pushes and rushing and stuff.
Yeah, the only problem is with this, like you can run out of copies of it really fast because of the personas. It just depends what copies you get of either Dragon Newt or Whirlwind.
Okay.
I'm running 2 Preta. Basically, I'm running this to help search for the Dragon Newt's Legion mates to pay for the personas, because when a rearguard in the same column is retired, you can check the top 5 for a unit on the Vanguard circle and add it to your hand. So it's pretty much the Kagero version of Star Vader Astro Reaper, except you don't actually have to pay a cost.
Okay, that's quite nice. I've not actually seen that in other Perdition builds actually. It's quite
I
nice
was running it at 3, but after I switched from Pain Laser, I put in 1 Menace Laser just to help with the retiring.
Okay. Pain Laser's not that bad.
Yeah. I used to run Pain Laser until I got greats. That's it for grade 2s. I run 11 as standard. Grade 1s, for Anna, because
Anna's
damage is
good.
key.
Yeah, she's good.
If you call it to a rearguard circle when there's no opponent's rearguards in the same column, Soul Blast of Perdition and unflip 2 damage.
Which is pretty much better than those 5k ones, Soul Blast 2 to unflip 2.
Yeah, those are way too high a cost, and well, I've already got some Soul Blasts in here, so.
And it also fuels the Legion, like Soul Blasting and stuff, so it's pretty
It doesn't
decent.
even
Like
have
Soul
to be in
Blast.
Legion. It's so
No.
good.
No, it's like with the Soul Blast. It's
For Sentinels, at the minute, I'm running 3 Perfect Guards and 1 Quint, purely because I don't have a 4th Perfect Guard.
Okay.
And I'm trying to get Protect Orbs to fill in these so I can replace this.
Unflip.
Yeah, it's typically with the new Perfect Guards, I tend to run 3 of the unflips and then 1 of the traditional, just in case they hit the rear guards, to try and get off cheeky skill. I mean, it's like decks with cheeky skill. I forgot now. It's decks like Daikaiser. They try and hit the rear guard and then
nullify it and all sorts.
So
yeah,
it's just them trying to get a little bit of extra momentum through. The other grade ones are a little bit random numbers because I'm still testing. 2 lava flow just to help stride further into Mahmood and eventually root flare.
Okay.
2 Geo Kiryu, which I mentioned earlier. After you've stridden, it gets G break 1, which is when a unit's retired, gains 5,000 power.
So it's kind of like that Rochishin for Eradicators.
Roshishin, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like
Just pretty much, yeah.
So it's like Kagero instead.
If you like Kagero, have fun.
Yeah,
and then
it's going to be getting a lot.
For the other grade ones, I run 2 Calamity Tower because
yeah,
you can build up advantage early game just by getting to grade 2 while you have a Calamity in your hands.
Yeah.
Because you just search, then Soul Blast whatever you read first, and the Searcher to draw an extra card, and then just build up your rear guard from that.
Yeah, no, that's good. Like most people, I've been running like 4 Calamity Towers, but I'm expecting a restriction.
It's just
at some
too
point.
much. You don't ride your re-ride your Vanguard enough to compensate for that.
I'm probably expecting a restriction at some time soon, for like Laurel and Calamity Tower.
Oh yeah. I run 8 crits, but I run various designs of it because mind games.
In mine, I run 8 different ones.
I haven't got the 8. I haven't got the 8 different crits, so I'm running 4 different designs, and it's just about
confusing.
Yeah, as long as they don't know how many crits you actually run.
It's all about like mind games.
I would do this for the other triggers as well, but heals you're gonna run 4 of regardless. Yeah. So I bet for the draws, well, I'm running Gatling Claw because sometimes the starters can be a pain in the arse.
Considering some people are using the GB1 one.
I mean, sometimes even if I open just Calamity Tower and Gatling Claw in hand, I'll keep them even if I don't have a grade 3.
Yeah.
Because you just build up advantage off of it, and Draco Kid will grab you a grade 3 most of the time.
Makes sense.
And then 4 heals because healing.
Healing is necessary.
Healing
you got nice and it's a Gaffia.
Healing is totally fair.
Yeah. Although there was one friend one time when he actually didn't use a heal in any in one deck. He said he didn't believe in them.
It's not one of our 16 crit decks, is it?
No. This is like a long time ago with Gold Paladins.
Oh dear.
Yeah, because obviously they rush to the point where they don't really want to worry about healing.
Get out of the way! Get out of the way!
This is back in the days, Ezel was God.
It's especially devastating when you just keep getting crits off of Dragonic Overlords because you get 4 drive checks.
Yeah, you get all the drive checks again.
And even if you get a draw trigger, it means you're going close. What's that?
Yeah, so don't mind Farouk. He's just interrupting as usual.
Interrupting as usual. Stealing them all.
You did.
Just carry on.
Anyway. So any particular combos or anything?
Well, one of my favourite rearguard formations is just... Hang on, let me just move all these. It's probably a better idea.
Alan's son helped us out.
Probably one of the better rearguard formations I like to have is Gyokuro in the back.
We'll give them to what's his face?
An Arna, and it can be any other rearguard as long as it's 7k. So it can even be a Calamity Tower if you've got Perdition, Whirlwind in that column. And then, where are they?
Why did you take a place out of these?
As long as you've got Legion, great. And then as long as one column is one of the Legion mates and the other column is Whirlwind.
Okay.
Because you swing with this column first, you can even take out another rearguard just to sustain it.
Yeah.
And then if you hit the same column, you can just...
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, it doesn't even have to be retired due to a card effect, so you can just hit the rearguard, and then counterblast, and then hit the one behind it.
Okay.
Hello?
And then you can swing this into the other rearguard, and regardless of the triggers, if it hits,
I'm in Huddersfield though.
you retire this, and then you just hit one of their other rearguards, so by then you've already taken care of 4 of them.
Okay.
And you've still got the Great Legion skill. So it just stands, and if it's still got the crit, it's still got the crit.
So it's just pure aggro.
So it's just pure pressure.
Yeah.
I don't even mind losing this.
It's not even that bad, because if you do decide to re-ride, you can just recycle it.
Even if I wouldn't lose this, I would just use it to intercept, because its skill is a one-time thing, whereas Whirlwind is a floater.
It's constant.
Yeah.
Okie dokie, that's Kyle's Kagero Perdition deck, and I hope you enjoyed it, so don't forget to comment down below. If I can try and find my finger on the screen.
What's his finger?
Comment below, rate it, subscribe it, and tell me what you think. See you later, guys. Bye.